Yo guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to farm all 100 starfire dragon egg fragments to ensure that you can craft this starfire dragon in the fastest way possible. There's no secrets to this, it's just a time gated dragon, but I'm going to give you all the tips and tricks and the ways to farm it and the quickest ways. This is going to be solely because I farmed this dragon and it is such a hell to farm. So all you're going to want to do is head over to your chest, get the fragments out and put them in the inventory as shown. This way, when you do drop them and you do have a full inventory, you're not going to actually lose them, because countless times I lost fragments and it is a pain. And obviously when you're losing fragments that on a dragon that is so hard to craft and it's so rare to actually get the fragments, it is such a pain. So by doing this you ensure that every time you drop these fragments that you're not going to lose them. All you're going to want to do once you've got the fragments in your inventory is just start farming. It's literally, there's no secrets to it. You can do delves, you can do like the shadow towers, I guess. You could do the Ubers. I do D15, I farm it quite often, so obviously I do get like a few fragments here and there, so it's quite nice, but I don't know whether that plays a part in it. But as you can see, I'm farming D15 right now. I haven't dropped a fragment yet, but sometimes you can play for 2-3 days and not drop a fragment. Sometimes you can drop 2-3 fragments in a day. It's just one of them things, it's just RNG. But as well, a good tip is do it on Dragon Day, because this way you're going to get more chance of getting fragments. So you're going to open your options up for getting more fragments as well, so it's going to be better for everyone. If you do have Patreon, you can get even more fragments or even better chance of getting them as well. So obviously by doing that it will be ideal. But like I said, there's no secret to it, but I'm just going to tell you the tips and tricks that I know. I just do world bosses as I'm farming. If I see world bosses, I take them out. I've had a good few fragments from doing that. So obviously, like I said, if I do a D15 5-star farm, I jump in some other single dungeons while farming, so then I can jump from 5-star, a few single dungeons in between while people are flying, and then I jump in another 5-star. It just gives me a lot more farming, and obviously by doing that, I'm opening my options up to getting more fragments and stuff like that. But like I said, I think there's a 0.002% chance of actually dropping a fragment, so don't be disheartened if you can't. But obviously, it is just a long time gated process. As you can see, I'm killing some world bosses now, and I didn't drop any fragments from them. There's 3 world bosses in this dungeon. Just make sure you're doing things like this, just taking everything out, because that way you're going to get more fragments, or more chance of getting fragments at least. And then I'll just speed this up and I'll show you the rest of the footage, and then I'll show you how to craft it, where to craft it, and obviously how much it's going to cost to craft. Yo guys, so once you've finished farming, you're going to want to head to the hub or a club, depending if you've got one of the dragon actual crafting benches in one of your clubs. But I always head to the hub. Obviously I look through this booklet, you can see what dragons you have and haven't got. This is where you're going to craft the dragon. So obviously this is the dragon crafting bench is next to this. So as you can see, I'll show you right now. This is the resources that you require, and then obviously you can head over to this actual bench here where you can craft a dragon, and it will be in fragmented dragons. So we'll head to that part, and yeah, it'll be there. So guys, if you do want to craft this dragon, obviously the tips and tricks that I've shown you in this video today might help you. And as always, leave a comment if it's helped you, and drop a subscribe. Thank you.